You know, it's here we go. I'm here. I that's Yep. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Whether you want them to or not. So anyway, all right. I've definitely been worse. How about you? Yep. Nice. I don't think so. No. I'm trying to remember. I don't think so. Mostly just talk about rituals. Yeah. Huh. Hmm. Huh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Wow. And Rap's been using them for a little while now. Yeah. I don't think so. Hmm. Is little is little bird on? Is not on the contour site. Is it? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've heard of it. Yeah. Sure. That's interesting. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. I think so. I think I kind of like the clerics, for the little bit of magic, little bit of warrior, if I'm remembering correctly how those things were. Is that what that? Yeah. Bard? No, bard was like a specific kind of. You had to have certain scores to be a bard. Okay. Yeah. 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 If- uh, yeah. Well, but no, but then it also on the other end of the spectrum, or like way of thinking about it, is also incredibly concrete. Like it only responds if you work within the parameters of what it can. Mm, mhm, yeah, yeah, we were, yeah, sure, definitely, yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like this all was pretty straightforward here in terms of this method of computing square roots of moving the guests closer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, I mean it does. It's funny because like, oh yeah, I get it. That makes sense. But then when you go to try to actually put it into, you know, you realize it's another thing to try to put it into practice. Yeah, maybe you don't understand it quite as well as you thought you did. Or cool. What is the? It was the kid. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Yeah, we don't want that. No. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, let's guess and prove I proof guess. Oh, right. Less than. Hmm. I'm guessing his. His, yeah. Right. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Root of square. Oh, square. I see what they're doing. See back to that. But I'm having a hard. Was it further down? Where the hell was it? Oh yeah, here we go. 1.8. Let's give my value. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Uh, define square root is the um I mean I don't yeah, this is the unfortunate thing here about our situation now. Going back and forth is gonna be wonky. Oh, this is interesting. I did a split screen. I don't think I need both of these. All right. Not gonna worry about it. Yeah, right. Mm. Well, as I kind of indicated previously, like my mind is not really prepared to do any kind of um yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. Hmm. Mhm. So it's something like guy down here, yeah. No. I squared it. Guess X if it's good enough. Better improve guess X. And then you have to use averaging. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Um, the whole point of this square root right here. Right? You can you see me highlight? Yeah. Um, is to take um um yeah, to be able to um bind the procedure to the name. What do you call it? To the so you can call it using square root, right? So that so that one of them can stay constant, and one of them changes. Mm. Oh, the square root iter includes the one. Why does it do 1.0 instead of just one? Okay. Uh huh. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. In the case of yeah, in the case of square root of two. Um. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I got you. You have to both if without the square root, the variable of x, you'd have to supply both the number that you want square root for and the what telling the computer where to start its guess at. I mean, I understand what you're saying about what you call a floating point number um, versus an integer, but would I mean just by the nature of the function of that is probably the wrong terminology. By the nature of the procedure, wouldn't it wouldn't it go into a? I mean, you're going to end up with a decimal. gotcha. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I could see how that communicates, even if you're just looking back through your own code or what you were intending there. Um, okay. So this is like the core of the thing. Yep. Yeah. And mm, mm. in in scheme. Um, okay. Um, yeah. So is a guess new if good enough. I mean, and this is the code that they're saying is good. I mean, the good enough. This is the yes. Is it good? Yeah. And so I can just do that in the top level environment here. Um, well, weird. But it's square root we were talking about. Oh yeah, square. Uh, oh yeah, because you have to right. You have to which is just x times x. That's that, isn't it? Not what square is. Yeah. I could imagine. Uh, right? Oh, there we go. It's gonna split it again though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, right, right. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna, this definitely getting worse. No, yeah, um, yeah, if I save this, oh, thank you. Right below split. Good. Oh, right. Yeah. Yep. Mhm, mhm. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. But yeah. Yep. Mm. Yeah. Gotcha. But it didn't like my square either. Oh. Oh, it's undefined. I thought I did. Yeah, I just oh, 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 I guess I thought the stuff that worked would still work even if the error uh, and now square is just do I need to I know this is like so basic, but I can't okay. So yeah. So what does it tell me the first time there is just that oh okay, it's just printing it I gave it two true things and it returned yeah, squares are procedure. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Um, okay, so we got square. Abs is already defined in scheme, yeah. Mm, I don't know where Argus is that. Okay, but abs. No, yeah. What? I don't forget. Okay. But average we have to also define, don't we? Right. Let me see what I. Um, matter restriction. Okay. Well, define, and then the the do you call it the name that you want to bind it to? But that's not the right term, is it? Uh, right. Right. And then the argument list, and then the body or the erase them. Um, which is I'm going to be dividing the sum of two. Okay. Right. Uh huh. Isn't isn't it be two arguments? It's going to combine two values and then and divide them. So are the arguments the arguments are X and Y? Right. But I mean, the two okay. So these are but yeah, I'm thinking sure. But when you say in terms of arguments, I mean, and that's the I just yeah, it's my terminology and reframing my English, my way of thinking about things in the English language versus what they need to specificity they need to have here. Um, Let me just see if yeah, I didn't do it this way. Um, and then it'd be right, and then would I hit return again if I want to? Oh yeah, we have lag. Yeah, yeah. Um, um. Oh yeah, what's it dividing? Oh wait a second. It's got to add and divide by two, right? It takes. Yeah, yeah, right, right. Of course. Rather basic. Um, okay, that should be it. Oh, no, oh, yeah. Okay, thank you. So let's. This one I don't like about. It doesn't have a. Will it do this for me? Yeah. Well. Okay. And then do I get space there? Yeah. 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 I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. That looks good. Yeah. We got lag. It got. Yeah. 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 No, it's okay. It's still it's actually a little bit comical. I'm like, I did. Give it a try. Who's on first? All right, so good. Uh Here, let me I should have just because I'm not using this anyways. I can maximize more. I'll maximize. It's not like we're jumping back and forth so much. Um okay. So like if I'm thinking about it, yeah, improved, yes. It didn't work. Yeah, there's the gnashing of teeth. Um, oh, okay. Define improved guess as average guess divided by okay, cool. Define improved guess as averaging the guess of average guess. Makes sense. Let me see. Yeah, rather than copy and paste, I'm gonna see if I can look away and understand what it's doing here. So that's guess divided by the X. Might just be able to remember, but man, I fucking memory. Um, oops, that's right. I was gonna as average guess. It didn't do it on another line though. It just did it. Um, no, is that yeah? No, I've got something on here. I need to guess. Mhm. No, oh, improved guess. Thanks. Yeah, because it has. Wait. Oh, it's guess. No, just your guess, because we haven't defined guess yet. We will though. Guess. It's X average of guess. Divided by X. Damn, forgot. I'm feeling like I think this my average guess would be the other way around. Divide by mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So we're taking you start with a guess, which we haven't gotten to what that guess is, but defining that for you know, and you add your guess to the number you average that guess with the number that you're trying to. Mhm. One. And what we're looking for is two. So okay, so you well What are they saying? That you divide first? Okay. What, but x is not x in this case is within the procedure. It's not x doesn't mean the number that you're trying to square root, right? Mm-hmm. So you're averaging the what did you say it was again? You take your averaging. So in this thing, it just happens to be the guess is one. So that's always going to start with the first one's always actually just going to be x because your guess is one. So whatever x over one. Yeah, with the first. Yeah, yeah. They're saying um um that I'm like it's a two-step process. You taking x over one and averaging it with your guess. The first one is one. Okay, right, right, because the guess changes. Yeah, you change returning that. Yeah, okay, so it's x over the guess, and then but then how do you indicate find prove this? We haven't even defined guess. Do we define guess yet? Which guess over x guess seems like I don't improve guess. It's gonna take x and guess. Uh-huh. Well, I wanted to put the average in. I mean the yeah, the divide over here because of two. Mhm. Yep. Oh, we already defined that. Yeah. x over guess is x divided by guess, so it's um, uh, x. Why the computer is lagging now? I guess. Yeah. No. Improves your guess, average your guess. Yeah. Okay. I don't even know how to apply this. Well, I'm trying to improve the guess. Um, improve is going to take the guess. So it's going to take in the average. No. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, okay. But but how do you, yeah, exactly. Well, luckily, but I don't see how to use this like independently, like improve guess what, like towards. Oh, I see. Right. Oh, but we haven't. Yeah, but we haven't defined square root yet. Oh no. Hmm. Mhm. Yeah, it wouldn't be nice if we could say as spry as animals that way. It is kind of odd. That's, I guess maybe I wonder if that's bipedal deal with it. Yeah, right. Mm, yeah, it's, yeah. If only cats had. Oh, uh, right. There you go. That'd be good. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Leisure has its limits. Mhm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. But I don't understand here. How does it? I don't. How does it know I'm square rooting? Improve is sure. That's what this is. What improve is. Whoops. Why is it not? Mm-hmm. No. It's good. Yeah. I, something's going on. The computer's having a hard time. Like it's lagging. Ah, that's strange. Yeah, looking like some of the numbers that get in the SICP. Yeah. Hmm. Right. That's the tolerance when it's less than half the upper. I'm gonna do the other number just because. Um, not gonna quite be two. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Sure, like a square. Yeah. One. Hmm. Yep. Yep. Mhm. Yeah, and that's how you have to check. I mean, that's how you check it, because otherwise it has that's the verification. Yeah, 'cause you yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have to look at it, but, define good enough. Whoops. Oh, yeah, yeah, thank you. And so, well, we won't good enough as predicate, gonna it's from predicate is different. Yeah, mhm. We're gonna need to, um, take the improve we're gonna need to square the improved guess, um, and then give it a tolerance range. Yeah. Mhm. We want, something that evaluates the number and tells us if it's true or false within the range. That is, that it's, um, within an app. Where's the absolute? It's the absolute is you're gonna, um, I don't know. You're gonna call the. I mean, if it's a predicate, which I know that you kind of have to know why you're using the predicate there, which, uh, sure, but I mean, like, I'm guessing you could. I'm doing that because that's what the book said too, but I'm like, I'm not. I mean, I can like, you know, the true or false. If I just try to like think about it, is it within the whatever we define the range of? Um, mhm. Yeah. All right. So, right, I guess even though predicate is in the thing, but we're writing a define. What are we writing? But I guess it's like it's oh, right, it is the guess because it's whichever iteration of the guess is coming back. So right, is eventually it's going to be good enough, but before that, it's not good enough. So, right, it's gas, and then so the argument is you're gonna take the gas and return whether it's true, false, like, what's the other how do you right, yeah, okay. Yeah, mhm, yeah. I can it's funny 'cause, like, I just yeah, I look forward to when that just kind of I mean, I just I don't know why it that like, I wanna, like, think through, what's going on, and I sure, yeah. Mhm, 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 yeah, yeah, yep, yeah. Okay, so now good we gotta, now is where now we're in the body of it, and so it's gonna be yeah, I mean, well, I mean, you're taking the improved gas process and, you're taking your average, um, of the gas divided by yeah, mhm. Yeah, just oh, right, when the, um, when the square of the gas is within its tolerance range of X. So when it's X X times X is, less than 0.001, oh, what right. Uh, hmm, it is less than difference, but how do you express that? So because it could be a plus or minus, that isn't that where absolute comes in? Yeah. And we determined that abs is in here. I would be impressed. That abs seems like that would be a hard one. I wouldn't even begin to know how to define that one if it wasn't that. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Hmm. Mhm. Okay. Huh. Alright. Uh, so is it something like, um oh, no, I don't. Okay. Yeah. But and we already. Oh, right. Well, isn't it the squared guess? Mm, right, between the square root and x. Okay, yeah, between this, not the square root, but the square of the gas. Um, yeah. Yeah, I mean, but it could be a subtractive or beast. It's the distance. I mean, it's between them. Kind of. Hmm. One, subtract three, four, or four. However you say that. Yeah, it's just. Is that I didn't. That is a function. Yeah. But I got a problem over here with the. Huh. Oh, gotcha. Right. Mm, huh. The difference between the square of gas and the x. I want it to be less. Yeah, I don't know. It seems. how, how, I'm like, I don't want to. I want to. I don't even know how to test it. Um, uh, false. Yeah. It's more than okay. see, let's try this. No, we can do one that we know, which comes up true. Okay. No, that's looking hopeful. Yeah. Um, and it should be able to take decimals. Why don't we do like is um but wait, aren't we but we're trying to do the okay, yeah, I got you. I was like, wait, they're not doing it. Yeah. I misunderstood what you saying. Mhm. Okay. Huh. Amazing. Cool. Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. Mhm. Right. In 2D, uh, 2 dimensions, distances. No. Oh, that's back to the square root of it's one I mean, you're gonna have a x well, no, I guess it wouldn't necessarily you could you form a triangle, it's gonna have 2 legs and then calculate the long side. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Yep. Yeah, I do remember that. I like that part of math class. I remember geometry pretty well. Or hmm. Oh, in our yeah, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Probably yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm pretty okay, so we've got good enough, we've got improved guess. I think we have all the different pieces now, do we? Do we have them? Please? Uh, so yeah, and square root iter. is a procedure that it's gonna take uh, yeah, we want it to take uh, uh, argument and return a value. Mhm, 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 mhm. Yeah, okay. That seems pretty straightforward. Yeah. Um, and but, do uh, we have uh-huh, yeah. Mhm, okay. Yeah, um, good enough. Uh, shit, I'm thinking, um, okay, so, and I forget what I gotta do. Uh, if good enough, then we just return the gas. If good right, so yeah, I can hear her, yeah. Alright. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah, as with Echo, we try to feed her as late as possible so that she gets so content just lying on the couch or in front of the stove that she's actually not super intensely food motivated, which is nice. Now, okay, so if no, we I did get this. Oops. Yeah, I guess. Um, yes, Um, but well, we define good enough, so it's gonna. Yeah, right. Yeah. Um, Good enough is predicate that will um that takes the argument and returns true false. So what is the argument? And it takes the yes and the and X. Isn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I closed the if there. Yeah. Um, hmm. Hmm. Okay. Um, okay. So this is not, that was a list up there. So here I can just say, do it. I don't need it. Then it's just this, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Right. Right. That's the recursion. Then it will guess again. It'll go back to improve guess. Not good enough. Improve guess. Mm, yep. Hmm. But yeah. Hmm. Okay. What am I missing about the recursive call? Yeah. Which. Mhm. Mhm. I've noticed that like there's different procedures depending on you know what it's embedded in. Like we used cons, and we used. Mhm. Right. I'm tempted to go over and look at. It's nice. My enough. Mm. But we haven't referred to improved guests in anywhere, so okay. Mhm. Yep. Uh, but how are we I don't mhm. Oh, with improved guests? Oh, yeah, and but this also needs guest X. Oh, hmm, it's good. Improved guesses. So is it just yeah, yeah, uh-huh. We haven't yeah, yeah. Well, I but okay, yeah, sorry, I thought we were to the we still have to define guess at the beginning guess. Right, right, right. Yep. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Square root function, yeah. Oh, so yeah, I don't have to write it into it can be a separate uh right. But we wanna make in this one square root let me think about it. Square root's gonna take a current value. It's just got one argument, which is square root, right? But how do I get that 1.0 in there? Uh, what on this line I'm working on right now? Mhm. Yeah, yeah, I do, uh, but yeah, I could do that with square root iter, but I gotta yeah, I don't know, I'm just like, I know that, you know, if we're gonna be use square root iter no, it's the other way around. Um, we wanna be able to feed square root, and then it'll utilize square root iter as the iterative function. So, but in the define here, we have to somehow bind relate square root to square root iter. Mhm. Square root iter. Yeah, okay, good. But yeah, yeah, I got that's the body. Body. Gotcha. I guess it's 1.0 x. Okay, cool. Wait, did I get that? I think I got that thing. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, right. Mhm, mhm, uh, mhm. Yeah, yeah, Right. Yeah, I think it's yeah, yeah. No, I mean, I can definitely appreciate, like, the lot just the kind of, just basically, like, logic, or it's not the right word, but the kind of rule nature of, like, these things need to interact in this way when because that's what they do, right? It's like if define does this, it's yeah. Mm. Yeah. Mhm. Yes, yes, type. Yeah, I sorry, I spaced out for a second, but I definitely yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Mm. Mhm. Yeah. 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 Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Everything. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, this has actually been much more productive than I thought it was. It was pretty fun to muddle through it, without referring back um to the, obviously with you with you pointing out my things along the way, need to be yeah, totally. Right. Totally. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, sounds good. Hmm. No, we're just going to do a little bit more. You just had to take a quick break. It's going to be back in a second. I'm sorry. But you could be in here. I know. I'm sorry. Well, I'll get things changed around and switched up. Before what? Yeah, sorry. But I was just over there. And now I'm going go over here. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Hmm. Yeah. 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 So we kind of want this all within one body of yeah. Hmm. Or the body is square root. We just cut and paste everything. Yeah. Well, that is square. Oh, it's up here. I don't know why it's having a hard time with the copy and paste. There. Try it this way. No, doesn't like that either. I gotta actually cut it because we want it out of there. You said before the body? But it wants its own line, though. Ah, I'm trying not to. Yeah. Mhm. But does this have to be in a certain order? I mean, it's gotta. Right. Mhm. Mhm. Mm, mm. One square is. Why is it doing this? Huh. It doesn't like this. Whoops. Can I just click the. Oh. Oh, yeah, I think it's just because I had you mean like this empty line here? Yeah, on line 60. Yeah, since I'm just copying it over, it's not reading it the same way or whatever. Um, but can't I just grab all these and just paste them in there? Yeah. I tried to I tried to turn this white. I don't and I turned the rest of the computer white, but yeah, I mean, like, I yeah, I don't know why I c yeah, yeah. Mhm. Right on. Yeah, I mean, I could see for me, you know, I might I might like to have some. Oh, mm, mhm, mhm, yeah, Oh, okay. Yeah. Control. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Here, if my cursor would cooperate, what just happened? Let me try. Let me try. And I shouldn't be able to square anything, right? And it took it all out. Square. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Sure. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Mm. Sure. So you're saying take them back out? I'm not sure why it doesn't like. I know that you just told me another way to do it. Um, yeah. Mm. Easton and then. Oh, under. No, yeah. It's weird how they do menus. But yeah, I see. I see. It's got. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, but yeah, yeah, something. I don't know why the computer is so unhappy today. It's kind of freezing. Can't get out of I don't think so. Uh, right, right. So, yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, everything still seems to be working properly. Well, let's see what it does. Yeah, it's gonna do that. Oh, but if let me just do it in. Sorry, I was curious. Nice. Mm, 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 mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Mm, mhm. Yeah. Uh, mm, mhm. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Just I literally can just about I'd be afraid to do it, like, copy it and take the last one I saved is 4, so Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Yeah, because you missed one earlier, I think it might be 8. Yeah. So and I can Mhm. Jesus, what the hell? There we go. Mhm. 'Cause it's good. I didn't have to change any of those. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. For the Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be like, you know, l you could you could call it in a way like from another part of the code or something that basically includes it into the scope, even though it's not actually in that, within those parens, for example. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. It kind of goes up here and grabs it, or whatever. Mm-hmm. Hmm. And not have that, and to be able to change it in the process of like running something or whatever. Not like, well, I don't want it to be this anymore. Now I'm changing it to this, but to have it actually be able to change back and forth or whatever. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I could. Yeah. 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 So question, like I think I'm following pretty well that, like, okay, once we nested, embedded the different procedures that we had defined, all under one procedure of square root, um, that now the x was redundant, but previously obviously you needed the x within its local environment within each of those, individual procedures of improve and good enough and etc. Um, so that would seem, I mean, I would think that, if you're using a bunch of different procedures all within one, unifying procedure, that, and you want to be able to test that, each one works in and of itself, that what we just did would, Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Mhm. Yeah. Mm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, we just kinda we're chatting about stuff rather than it's easier than, actually trying to produce something, so but it is good. Yeah, we I'm gonna have to so we got what? What's today, the 9th? 16, 23. We got 3 more. Then I'm probably gonna need to take a week off while we're traveling out, you know, um, which will, I believe, be that first Thursday, yeah, 2nd of March. Um, and then we'll be getting a new setup, but I need to do a better setup here because right now, like, loud bang noise. Um, so anyways, but that's my deal. Um, yeah, cool, man. Well, I'm yeah, yeah. We headed out to New Mexico for a while. Going to be near Santa Fe for almost a month, and then spend some time in Utah, and then head down to southern Arizona. So yeah, yeah. It was it was yep. It was old school. I bet it was like it didn't last long. It was there was I think it was a what did I read? Was it a 50 something degree fluctuation in 24 hours? It was a massive fluctuation. Right. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So it was a pretty quick one, but yeah, it was eye opening. Literally a bigger. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, for sure. Sure. Hmm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. Excellent. Good deal. Thanks, man. You too. Bye.